Chris, Andy's talked over the last few weeks about the role of the senior players in what is at this moment, I think, certainly from supporters' perspective, a pretty precarious one at the moment.
Yeah.
So, just describe to us the role of a senior player when you're in a situation like this and you've still got lots to play for.
I think it's just touching on your experience, and I was fortunate enough. I've been promoted 4 times, so I pass on what I've learned during that process and what requires to get promoted. And obviously some of the lads haven't been promoted, so they don't really know what it takes as such. So it's just about getting key messages across, keeping everybody in line, focusing on the process of how do you get the win. Don't focus on the end result. So that's been the key this week. Focus on the process of how you get the 3 points and getting back to basics.
When you're not playing, how difficult is that to do? And I know it's not through your own fault because you've been injured, but how hard is it to get all those messages across when you're not actually involved on the pitch?
I think everyone has a different role to play, whether you're playing or not playing. The most important people at the football club are 11 on the pitch at any one moment in time. So if I can help them in any way I can, by pulling players aside or giving them signs of encouragement, because at the end of the day, if we win on the football pitch, we all win. So they're the most important people at any one moment in time. So if I can help in any way I can, and I do, whether that's either pulling someone or giving someone words of encouragement before the game, because at the end of the day, there's 3 points at stake. But how do we get the 3 points? It's people. We obviously don't go out there to lose football matches, but at the end of the day, it's not the end of the world. As I said, no one's died, but we've all got a goal. Okay, how do we get to that goal? Instead of focusing on the output of the goal, focus on the process of how do you get that.
Do you see evidence of that coming through, though, particularly with perhaps, as you say, more inexperienced players who've never been in this situation before? Can you kind of see that drip feeding through?
As of recent, yeah, we have. I've seen it. We've had a few meetings, and it's have we taken our eye off looking at worrying about other people? But at the end of the day, we've got to worry about ourselves and focus on ourselves. Concentrate on any first 45 minutes of a football game. When the whistle goes, that's we concentrate on that. We concentrate on what we do, our team beliefs are, and more often than not, if you tick them team beliefs off, more often than not, you win a football game. But as I said, the process is ticking off your team beliefs and how do you get the outcome, which is 3 points.
How do you, as footballers, shut out all that, like you've just said there, the league table, the expectation, all of that? Given the world we live in now with social media and such, how difficult is it to shut all that out?
It depends on the individual. We're not silly, but you can't control what other people do. So you focus on what you need to do to get yourself to be right for 3 p.m. on a Saturday or Monday, if you like, in this week's case. So you can't control the uncontrollables. You can control what you can control, and whatever happens after that happens after that.
In terms of yourself then, like we say, through no fault of your own, you've not been involved the last few weeks, but I suppose your return has come at a pretty good time given what you've already said, and I imagine itching to get out there again and affect games.
Yeah, I'm hoping, I'm there if called upon. I give my all like everybody, like we are doing at the football club, we're giving everything. So, as I said, you're touching on giving key messages out and helping the lads any way I can. But if called upon, I'll be ready. Have
any of the Vale fans perhaps seen the best of you yet, from signing in January up to the point you're at now? Is there still a lot more to come from you?
Oh yeah, it's difficult coming into a new team. There's been a lot of change, not just on the football side of things, obviously family side of things, moving away from home. But yeah, I think I've done okay. I've done okay. I've defended well. I got 3-4 assists. Got injured. But there's plenty more to come. There definitely is.
And in terms of the last 2 games, and like you say, you come to this part of the season, there's loads to play for, big crowds.
Yeah.
Do you thrive on that type of thing, and do you as a group thrive on that type of thing?
I think you've got to. And again, it depends on the individual. I've been there and done it. I've played in front of big crowds, so I know what it takes to get promoted, if you like. My record speaks for that. But these are the games you want to be playing. This is why you play football. This is the games. The bigger the games, the bigger the player. You need to come to the forefront. And that's, if called upon, I will do.